you know, your bitch want me to come through. She said she think of me when she with you. She really want a man to treat her right, and I can be the man la mama need for tonight. Your bitch want me to come through. She suffering from the beta nigga blues. She really want a man to beat it right, and I can be the man la mama need for tonight. I don't trust these hoes.
What's good, brothers? What's good? We back in the joint again, man. Late night creep with your homie Dr. BOA, man. We back in the building. You know, fun fact, man. You know, one of the funniest things in the world, man, is when you're dealing with a chick and you realize that she's not meant to be on your team, right? Now, suddenly she can make the necessary adjustments, is what she's saying, rather. When whatever time you've given her, no matter how long or short it was, she hasn't been able to do that. And she'll flip the script on you, or not flip the script, but she'll try to convince herself out loud that you weren't worth it anyway, that she didn't want you anyway, that you're going to be jealous when she gets a new man, that, you know, all of this shit takes place, man. I'd be like, man, these chicks is crazy. She won't put in the work until it's too late. Or she won't even be dedicated or focused on putting in the work until it's too late. And then when she realizes that it's too late and you're not going to go backwards, suddenly you're the bad guy. Suddenly it was you making all the calls, doing all the stalking. Suddenly it was you. Suddenly it's her who doesn't want you. You know what I'm saying? Yo, hey, man, these chicks is wild, man. I'm telling you, man. They all over the place, man. And I'd be like, you know, okay, shawty, you know, whatever it is. See, at that point, you just want the broad to leave you alone. You know what I'm saying? You just wanted to go ahead by the bed, but a lot of times, man, they can't do it. You know, they just can't do it. So what's good, brothers? Logan, what up, man? James Sandman, what up, bro? Tread, what's up, man? Nathan Fitz, what up? Donnell Harris, what's good, bro? Almighty M is in the building. Don Perrion, what up, bro? Jarrell J, what's happening, man? Ice, what up with you, bro? Black Light, what's happening, man? Cashin', what's good, bro? For sure, them haters. Endovin, what's good, man? All right, man, we're going to give the people another minute to slide up in here, man, and we're going to go ahead and let it rip. And we'll rock back out with the intro one more time, man. John Wayne, what up, man? Vaughn, I see you. 95 Stoic, what up with you, bro? Ice Cold G, salute to you, man. The man with a plan, I see you, bro. You in the building. What up with you? I appreciate y'all being in the joint, man. I know this is late night one, man. C Rob, what up, bro? Awaki Copeland, what's up, man? What's up with you? Steve Thompson, what's happening? Lou Bill, I see you, bro. Knack back, what up? All right, let's do this, man.
You know, your bitch want me to come through. She said she think of me when she with you. She really want a man to treat her right, and I can be the man la mama need for tonight. Your bitch want me to come through. She suffering from the beta nigga blues. She really want a man to beat it right, and I can be the man la mama need for tonight. I don't trust these hoes.
Welcome back to another episode of the High Alpha 2 Show. I'm your host with the most, often imitated, never duplicated, Dr. BOA, aka Book of Alpha, running me here in the Alpha Sphere. Ready to get it in once again on behalf of the Alpha Men, the real Alpha Men. Salute to you, my brothers. Great show for the night, man. I do a lot of talking about this my way or no way thing. I always tell you, man, that, when it comes to me, it's my way or no way. With every woman, man, it's my way or no way. And with the things in my life, it's my way or no way. I don't care about what the benefit is to doing it the other way. It's going to be my way or no way. And you know what I realized, man? I don't think I relay that message as effectively as I should to the men who listen to my content, the new subscribers, the new visitors to the Alpha Sphere. Of course, you guys know, you know what I'm saying? I mean, hey, but y'all my guys, though. Y'all my people. We know this. We know it's my way or no way. But I don't perpetuate that energy, that ideology enough, man. Because I'm always saying, you beta if you do this, and you beta if you do that, and you beta if you do this, which is true. Now, you are beta if you do some of that shit. But it's only beta if you do it because of someone else, if you do it to please someone else, if you do it to gain favor with someone else, if you do it to bring someone else joy. It really doesn't matter what you do as long as you're doing it because you want to do it, because it's your thing. And so we're going to get into some of these things. What I want to do is cover all the things that I've talked about over these past few months about doing this makes you beta. These are some things that we don't do. We don't do them because we want to do them. We don't do them because somebody else want to do them. We don't want to do them. But there are men who do. And as to not further wrongly alienate those men from the Alpha Sphere, I want to talk to those men tonight. And you guys are going to really enjoy this, man. Few brothers in the joint, man, just coming in, man, being yourself. Fierce Soul, AVP, Yoga. Now let's talk about this, man. Now, a couple of the major things that I talk about, man, are things that have things to do with sexual interaction with women, right? And I say all the time, I'm not going down on now chick. I don't care what it is about it. But that's just me. I don't want to. But there's some men out here that want to. Listen, bro, if you're going to go down there, man, and put your face in the place, then do that. You know what I'm saying? If eating pussy is your thing, man, go ahead and eat you some pussy. But don't do it because the woman wants you to do it. If you are perfectly fine, if it floats your boat, if it arouses you to let a woman use you as a pee-pee pot, if you let her use your face as a pee-pee pot, then go ahead and do it. If it arouses you to let a woman use your face as a douche bag to clean out her orifice, man, go ahead and do that. If it arouses you to let a woman sit on your face and squat over your face and use you as a pee-pee outside in the grass where there's no toilet available, fine. As long as it's what you want to do. See what I'm saying? As long as it's what you want to do. Don't do it because the woman say, well, you got to let me sit on your face if you want to be with me, or you got to put your face in the place if you ever want to be intimate with me. Don't do it because of that. Do it because you're the type of man who prides yourself in your ability to still breathe, to find a way to breathe while a woman is sitting on your face. Do it for that reason. That makes you a man who's doing it his way or no way. See, it don't matter to me what you do. I'm not concerned with what any man does. I'm concerned with the reason why you do it. Are you doing it to cater to a woman? Are you doing it to cater to yourself? That's all it's about. You either catering to the woman or you catering to yourself. If you're catering to yourself, fine. I'm not that type of guy. I mean, we're not that type of guys over here in the Alpha Sphere. We don't play that game. But if that's your thing, brother, come over here to the Alpha Sphere and listen. You can soak on some of this alpha game. You can soak on some of this alpha information. You can become the most alpha version of yourself. But just know that you like being a toilet. And that's okay, man, if that's what you like. Another thing, man, even worse than that, in my opinion, maybe not in yours, when you eat the booty like groceries. If you're going to eat the booty like groceries, fine, man. If you're going to do that because you like the taste of a boo-boo butt, that is your thing, man. You know what I'm saying? If you want to wake up in the morning with the taste bud remnant of boo boo butt on your breath, man, then go ahead and do that, brother. That's your thing. But do it because you want to do it. Do it because having the taste of a boo boo butt floats your boat. Do it because when you wake up in the morning and your morning breath smell even worse and smell like a woman's boo boo butt, then fine, man. If that's what you want to do it because it floats your boat. Don't do it because a woman says, well, if you want to be intimate with me, then you got to eat the booty like groceries. Don't do it because of that. That ain't the reason to do it. Whatever you do it because it's your way or no way. And no way is okay. That's why you do these things, man, because you want to do them. I don't do them because I don't want to do them. But honestly, bro, if I wanted to do it, I'd do it. But I do it because I wanted to do it. I just don't want to do it. You understand? So if you're a man and you do it because if you say, man, I love going down on my woman. I love letting my woman sit on my face. If that's your thing, bro, be proud of yourself, man. Don't do anything that you're embarrassed of. If you're not embarrassed, if you're embarrassed of it, don't do it. If you're not embarrassed of it, then hell, you like it. Do what you like, bro. But do it for you. Another thing, man, if you're a trick, if you like tricking off, if you like to leave with your wallet, man, fine, leave with your wallet, man. Be a trick. But don't be a trick because the woman say, well, if you want to be with me, then you got to trick off on me and spend some money. I got to be able to level up with you. I'm chasing the bag. You got to be able to, you got to be able to put me in the bag. If a woman telling you that, man, don't be a trick because a woman tell you that what you got to do. Be a trick because by nature you're a trick. You feel good giving of your hard-earned earnings to a woman so she can do whatever the hell she want to do, even though you may not be getting no sex. If you just want to see her smile and see her look good and see her wear the finest fashions and the finest jewelry all the time. If you want to put her in a Lambo, fine, put her in a Lambo, man, but be a trick because that's just who you are. Because you wake up in the morning and say, I'm Captain Trick. Fine, do that, man. Do your after 7 thing, man. Give her the world. Tell her all that I've got is yours. I'll give you everything. Tell her that and more. Tell her that, man. If that's your thing, listen. If you like to listen to those old R&B trick off songs, man, like baby, I wanna do all of the things your man won't do. If you want to do that, brother, if that's your favorite joint, do that. But don't do it because the woman tell you that you can't get none if you don't trick off. Don't do it because you feel like, well, the woman ain't gonna give me no play if I don't trick off. I got to do it because that's what the women want. Don't do it for that, bro. That ain't beneficial to you. Another thing, man, being a do-boy for a bro. Hey, man, listen, bro. If your favorite song in the world, man, if your favorite song in the world is I'll pay your rent, I'll buy your clothes, I'll cook your dinner too, ooh, baby, soon as I get home from work. If that's your favorite song, man, if you love to be that type of man, you in the kitchen cooking with an apron on and shit, if that's your thing, brother, do it. But do it because that's how your mama raised you. Do it because you're a mama's boy and your mama taught you to be that type of beta male simp mangina, take care of a woman. Because that's just your nature. Don't do it because you feel like the woman ain't gonna give you no play if you don't do it. That's not the proper reason to be a trick. If you're gonna be a trick, man, be a trick because it's in your nature. Because you can't see yourself not tricking off, giving everything you got to a woman. You can't see yourself not being a do-boy for a woman. Whatever she want, you got it. Whatever she need, you got it. Whatever she desire, whatever she dream of, you got it. Your greatest accomplishment in the world is trying to be the man of a woman's dreams, boy. If that's your thing, fine. Listen, man, I am not gonna knock you if you do these things because you want to. I'm not going to do it. If you do it because you want to, because that's just who you are, man, that's what you like, that's what you're down for, fine. Who am I to knock you for being yourself? I can't. It would be fair. And I believe in being fair with my brothers, man. I believe in being fair, man. So I recant all of the things I've ever said that you're a beta if you do this. You're only, but now you nasty as hell if you do some of these things. You know, you eating Buddha like grocery, man. You're a nasty nigga. You can't come to my crib and eat off the silverware, nigga. We got plastic utensils for you. We got a plastic cup, we got a paper plate, and we got plastic utensils for you. You don't eat, drink, or touch nothing. You got to wear gloves when you come in. You nasty. But you can come on over, man. Come on over and enjoy like everybody else. We're going to give you your own separate box. When you put your chicken, when you eat your chicken wing, you put your bone in that box. You take them home and give them your own dog. Don't nobody want your chicken bones. But you come on through, but we're not going to discriminate against you at all. But just know that, you know, you're gonna keep your boo-boo taste buds to yourself. And the crazy thing is this, man. A lot of cats do these things, man, undercover behind closed doors. Hey, man, live your life. See, this is the thing. This is the concept of the my way or no way approach to life. That means that you do whatever the hell you want to do, man. And if people don't like it, then they can be gone. It's that simple. Life is so simple. Niggas make it complicated. Life is you wake up, you do whatever the fuck you want to do, and then you go to sleep, and then you wake up next day and do it again. That's how simple life is. You got a certain amount of hours during the day to do whatever the hell you want to do, man, for your body to say, okay, it's time for us to get some rest. And then you go to sleep, you wake up next day, man, and do whatever the fuck you want to do again. This is what life is about, man. And even worse than that, man, you want to be a D-boy for dudes. You know, you don't want to get always sent to the store to get the blunt wraps. You know what I'm saying? Somebody busy, man, they girl get off work, man, they sent you to pick up. You the driver. You know, you don't shoot in there, but you load the weapons up. You understand? You put everything where it need to be. You the getaway driver. You ain't really involved in it, but you just a do boy. You the one to get caught up in everything, but you ain't really never a part of that. If that's your thing, man, do that. If your goal is to be like a butler to these niggas, do that. Nigga, you like Cadbury to Richie Rich. If you want to do that, fine. You like Lurch to the Addams Family. If you want to do that, man, fine. Go ahead and do that. But do it because you want to do it. Don't do it because, man, the only way they're going to let me hang with them is if I be the do boy. Hang by your damn self if you're doing it for them. But if you're doing it for yourself, man, if you want to be a step and fetch it, if you want to be made to feel feminine in the presence of other men, because they treat you like a girlfriend and make you go run errands and shit. Fine, if that's what you want to do. That's you, though. Ain't nobody, man, listen, bro. We don't knock you for doing what the hell you want to do, as long as you do it because you want to do it. Hey, listen, brothers, it makes a big difference if a man is eating some pussy because he think that's the only way he can get a woman, or if he eating it because that nigga fantasized by the first thing he think when he see a woman, man, is sopping up with a biscuit. That's his favorite thing to do. If he that type of man right there, then it's better than him being the type of man who does that because he feel like he got to get women. It's better. Now, is it shit? It ain't the best thing in the world, nigga. Don't you sit and think I'm saying, you know, hey, brother, you shit. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. You got to eat out plastic utensils too, nigga. You ain't gonna eat out my silverware. And for me, man, being a D-boy for dudes, man, where you only around, see, this is the thing. If you only around these niggas because they know they can get you to do things, and if you didn't do those things, they'll be don't even hang around. You're trying to hang around the wrong crowd. You're trying to blend in with people you don't blend in with. You're trying to identify with people that you can't identify with. And you kind of be a part of a crew that will never accept you. So do the things that you want to do, man. You know, if you're going to do a nigga, time for him. If you're going to do a nigga, time for him because you about no snitching and all that bullshit. If you're going to do a nigga, time for him, do a nigga, time for him, man, because you stand on no principle. Because you just ain't going to do no. You finna go in there, man. You're going to stand on 10 toes down and you feel like that make you a better man. You feel like that make you the bigger man. Deep down inside, you feel like doing this nigga time for him make you a bigger man. You proud of yourself for doing it. This is what you're built on. But if you're doing it, man, so you can, you know, get some props from some motherfuckers, they be like, man, nigga went down there, he was innocent and went and did my time. Hey, man, let me tell you something. If you're doing it for that reason right there, man, fine. Fine if you want to go and be some nigga's old lady. Cause that's what you are. You do a nigga time. You like his old lady. Don't nobody supposed to catch no case for no nigga but his old lady. Ain't nobody supposed to take no bid for nobody but his old lady. Ain't nobody supposed to act like it was her work for real but his old lady. You his old lady. That's what you are. He gonna come down and see you in prison, try to get conjugal visits with you. If you okay with a nigga trying to get conjugal visits with you, man, fine. Do your thing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you say, man, I can't wait for my boy to come and give me a conjugal visit so we can go in the tunnel, man. I can't wait. If that's your thing, bro, go ahead and do the shit. But what I'm saying, don't do it because you stuck on some fucking code, some stupid ass code where you just gonna sit mom and do a nigga time for him. That's hey man, that's a hoe stake right there. What is a hoe stake? Is a feminine mistake that men make. So when a woman makes a feminine mistake, it's just a mistake. When a man makes a feminine mistake, it's a hoe stake. Because only hoe niggas make feminine mistakes. And that's church right there. It don't get no more urban than that shit right there, boy. You know what I'm saying? No, that's some of that old school pimp shit right there. Nigga make a hoe stake. So another thing, man, is this, man. Being a fucking stepdad. Hey, man, if you just want to be this amazing father, man, and you haven't met the woman, man, that you want to put your seed in, and or even if you just say, hey, man, I want the fatherhood experience, man, but I don't want to be tied to no bro with no children on my own. I want to be able to get the fuck on when I want to. Fine. Go be a stepdad, brother. But if you've been a stepdad, man, because you're trying to win a woman over, what the fuck is wrong with you? You shouldn't even have to try to win a woman over that's got children. What the fuck? You have terrible luck with women, man. If you got to try to win a woman over that bad, who already got another nigga seeds with her. Hey, man, listen, I talk all the time. We all talk. Everybody in this sector, man, talk about the stepdad all the time. But I'm going to be honest with you, man. If the stepdad is really just a man that wants to give back to the community, but he doesn't want to do it to the community at large and just go give random stuff, and he says, you know what, I'm going to find me a woman with a baby boy. Maybe 2 baby boys and a baby girl. And I'm going to take all this wisdom, understanding, knowledge I got and dump it into those babies and watch them grow before my eyes. And then I'll die a happy man. If that's your thing, bro, fine. But if you sit back saying, man, yeah, man, I'm sure, man, but you know, it's a package deal. If you believe that it's a package deal for you, then when a woman got children, bro, I'm going to be honest with you, man. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with you. That's not your way. That's not no way. That's her way. And that's real talk, man. Then later on, you be talking about, it was love at first sight. I know. You'll be that, man. And I wish I never met her at all. Even though I love her so, she got love for me. That's you right there, man. But she still belongs to someone else. That's you, man. On that same shit. Because you aren't doing things your way or no way. If you don't want to be a stepdad, man, then tell a woman you meet her, man, she got children, man, fucking tell her you can't be serious with her because she got another man chilling. Ain't nothing wrong with being honest with women, man. The problem is men feel so much pressure, man, to just take whatever the fuck they gonna take laying down, man. They don't even stand up and stand on principles, man. I don't know what to say about these niggas, man. I really don't. But we start out with a clean slate, man. Everybody, all the beta males, man, Johnny motherfuckers get a clean slate with the alpha sphere. Because the goal is to do what pleases you. And if these things please you, do them shits. See, Rob, appreciate $2 super chat, bro. The 1995 Stoic, appreciate the $5 super chat, bro. Said live your life 100% in a way that satisfies you, not the people around you. I don't make dreams come true. Boy, you said a mouthful in, man. We don't make dreams come true. Now, we sell the shit out some dreams. I sell dreams. You got two kind of men in the world: niggas who buy dreams and niggas who sell dreams. And a bunch of niggas who think they sell dreams, they ain't really selling dreams, but they done took the woman dream on and now they giving it back to her, fulfilling it, but they think they selling her a dream. Let me tell you something, man. Dreams are meant to be chased and sold. Never buy the motherfuckers for yourself. A dream is a terrible fucking investment. Financial investment. Even when you have a dream, you don't invest in your dream, you invest in your goals. You see what I'm saying? A dream without goals is dead. A dream is just a dream. It's worthless until you set the goals to it. And then you spend the money and the resources and time and energy on the goals, short term and long term. But dreams have no value. Never buy them shits. Being a yes man. You're for I'm be a yes man. Come on, man. You're going to do whatever. You're going to watch a nigga around you ruin himself. Ruin himself when you know he's your plug to get out of a bad situation, a bad financial situation in your life. You're going to watch him ruin himself. And instead of trying to put the brakes on him, you're going to, wait, man, nah, man, they just bothering you. That, man, they don't know what they talking about. They don't know what you go through, man. You got to pop these pills all the goddamn time. They don't know what you go through. You know, you need this. You got to have these psychotropics, man. They worry about driving you crazy. They don't know the pressure you under, bro. I'll be there with you. You know, just do what you got to do, man. I got your back. You know, I'll make up some. You that motherfucker right there. You're a cancer. You're a lecherous cancer on the nigga, man. That's what you are. But if you gonna be a yes man, then do that because that's the way you were taught. Because your mommy taught you to be a yes man. Or maybe you saw your daddy be a yes man to your mommy and everyone else around him. Oh, mommy told me to be a yes man. I don't know what to say about you, BOA. You don't ever want to say yes to the women. The women, they always right. You know, happy life. That is a thing. You must start that before you even get married, BOA. You don't know a thing. You know, oh, look at me. Oh, my little heart is broken. I let a woman fix it. She fix it. I fix her. We're a good couple now. Man, get the hell out of here. The hell are you even talking about? Don't make no sense to be a yes man unless you are a yes man by nature. If your way is the way of the yes man, be a fucking yes man then. If you're okay with being responsible for the downward spiral of yours and a lot of other people's source of revenue, source of opportunity rather, if you're okay with being an accessory to some bullshit murder, man, that you could have prevented by simply saying, nah, man, don't do it. Perfect scene, man. I give you a scene from Belly, man. When Buns was sitting with those two, Wise and Hakeem, I think it was Wise and Hakeem, and the two young cats, man, they were sitting in a restaurant, man, and they were talking shit to each other. And one of them pulled out the gun, man. The other one pulled out the gun, man. They were talking shit, man, and he instigated it, man. He could have deaded it right there, instigated the man. One of them shot the other one and dipped out. And he came in there, man, they arrested him. And the people came in there arrested him, man, because he was just sitting in the restaurant blowing. That's what I'm talking about, man. The little dude who shot him was a yes man. That's what he was. Man, you gonna let him talk to you like that? Nah, I ain't letting nigga, there ain't no bitch in me, nigga. Pow, shot that nigga. Over some word. These niggas were partners, had grown up together, been running together for a minute. But that's what it is, bro. I'm telling you, man. It's out here in this world, man. People out here, man, are crazy, man. And men especially, man, they're not doing the thing that they need to be doing, man. They simply are not doing the thing they need to be doing. We just have to make sure that you know, if you're gonna do these things, man, you do these things because you want to do them. You don't do these things because you feel obligated, because you feel like this is what you must do in order to get a woman or have some friends. You know what I'm saying? These are the things you must do. Now, another thing is this, man, being a beta male provider. If you're a beta male provider, man, because you just feel like, man, that's your job as a man to provide for every woman you come into contact with, no matter how long you've known her. See, that's a beta male provider. There's a beta male provider and there's an alpha male provider. But for this show, we're gonna talk about the beta male provider. The beta male provider is he's a weird guy because he believes that every woman he meets is he's supposed to be tricking off on her. He's supposed to be providing for her. He type of cat man, meet a chick man, no matter who with her, man, he take them all on trip. When he take her on a trip, then he take all her friends on trip. She can bring many people she want to, man. So he ain't even trying to take her on a romantic trip. He just trying to take her somewhere and show her a good time. Let me take you somewhere. Let me buy you something. Let me put you here. Let me put you there. Buying women cars that you've been knowing for a month. Putting women in condos that you've been knowing for a month. Doing all of these things, man. These are the niggas that romance novels are made about. But if you do this because this is your thing, you know what I'm saying? If you do this because this is your thing, fine, do it. That's cool. If that's your thing, do it. But don't do it because it's somebody else's thing. Don't do it because you feel obligated to bring someone else joy. Let me tell you the weird thing about joy. If you're gonna bring somebody else's joy, if you're gonna bring some joy to somebody else's life, your presence is supposed to do that. Anybody whose life isn't enhanced by your presence is not someone that you're supposed to be around. They're going to be a drain on your energy because if their life isn't enhanced by your presence, your life damn sure isn't going to be enhanced by theirs. I can promise you that. It's not going to happen, man. Now, another thing, man, you got to keep in mind is this. Getting married. This is a big one. This is a big one. You know this is a big one. I wouldn't say it if it wasn't a big one. Y'all know this is a big one. Matter of fact, this is how big this one is. That's a big one, man. Dudes are out here getting married to women they don't even like. Dudes out here get married to women that they don't even find attractive. Dudes out here get married to women who don't even find them attractive. If marriage is your thing, man, if you are just a man who is going to be married with every woman you get with, you're going to marry her ass because your parents are married and they still married after 50 years and your grandparents still married and nobody throughout the generations in your family has gotten divorced. And if that's what you're going to do, man, fine, do that. If that's a part of who if you feel like it makes you less of a man to not get married, you got to do the shit to make you feel like a man. You got to do the things that make you quantify yourself as a man. That's what we do. That's the only way. Nobody else can quantify you as a man. Nobody else can give you the motivation and validation you need to look at yourself in the mirror as a man, as a full-blooded masculine man. You do those things, man, by the way you live your own personal life. So if you around here, man, you know, just long as you ain't marrying some chick, man, because you say, well, you ain't gonna get none of this unless we get married. That whole thing before I have sex with you, we got to get married. Okay, that works one way. If we go and get the tokens of your virginity, let's go down here to this OBGYN. Go ahead and see what the hell he says. Or you don't want a man, or what the hell she says about the prospects of you being a virgin. If that's the case, if you're a virgin, fine. Listen, man, let me tell you something. You let me come across virgin, man. I may, it ain't gonna be legal now. I ain't gonna do no legal shit. But man, let me tell you something. She gonna be on team in a major way. She gonna be team in a major way that none of these other brothers ain't gonna ever be able to be on the team because that is a prize that you just can't get from anywhere. That is one of those things, man, that if you get that, man, that God sent you that. You know for a fact God sent you that. You know that. So you got to keep this in mind, man. Doing these things is fine if this is who you are. If this is who you are as a man, do anything on this list. It don't matter whatever it is. Do anything on this list if that's who you are as a man. But don't do anything on this list if you're doing it to please somebody else. Never do anything strictly to please someone else. And it doesn't benefit you at all. Unless you're the type of man who benefiting someone else benefits you. You know what I'm saying? If benefiting other people floats your boat, if that's your energy, if your energy is that feminine as a man, where benefiting other people makes you feel valuable, and I don't mean like benefiting people, giving them information. I mean like allowing people to use you, allowing people to use you with nothing in return. Not even a thank you. Another thing, now this is one man that I know some guys who've done this. I actually know a guy who did this, man, and his old lady got turned out, man. She ain't never left pussy alone after that. Having a threesome with your woman. Now that don't sound too bad, does it? Let's think about that. Having a threesome with your woman. That don't sound bad. Plenty of men have done that. But let me add the rest of the shit to it. Having a threesome with your woman and another dude. Her with two dudes and you one of them. That type of thing. And you have to ask yourself, how valuable is that? How, like, why would any man listen, bro? If now I'm gonna be honest with you, if your thing is if you like to be butt booty naked in the bed with another man, and y'all touching bodies and y'all all over this woman, and y'all there's gonna be some body touching between y'all. If you okay with that, fine. If you okay with sharing your woman with another man right there at the same time, not she goes off and gives herself to him. If you okay with that, man, let me tell you something. If you are secretly a cuckold, man. If you are secretly a cuckold, man, let's do that. If that's what you are, only do it if that's what you are now, man. Don't do it because, well, we got to spice up our sex life and we got to change some things around. And our sex life is boring. I think we should bring somebody else in. I had another cat, man. He told his old lady, man, they bring somebody in, man. She argued. They had a real big blow up, man, because she was like, why I got to be a woman? Why can't we bring another man in? He was like, man, what does that mean, bro? I like, man, that means she want to fuck another man. She don't fucking with you or without you. So your choice is, are you type man that want to be in the bed with another dude, man, while y'all grudging your old lady out? If that's what you want to do. And that's just what it was. Obviously, she wants to be with another man. She wants to be intimate with another man. That's just the way it is. She's saying, okay, she glad you brought that up because now she ain't got to worry about you sweating her, about cheating. She can just go ahead and do it with you right there. Let me tell you something, bro. Anything you do with your woman, man, you can't complain about her doing it without your ass. There ain't no rules that say, man, if you do some dumb shit like that, man, that your woman can't go be with that. She may go be with that man again. What can you do about it? You okayed it. You might not okay her interaction with any other man, but you okayed her interaction with that man, and you just can't put a cap on it. But if that's your thing, bro, if that's what you like, if it arouses you to think of you and some other dude in the bed with your woman, if that arouses you, fine, man, go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do it, man. I mean, if that's what you want to do, man, fine, man. You know what I'm saying? Like if you feel like it's perfectly masculine to be butt naked in the bed with another man, fine. If you feel like it's masculine to be butt naked in a room with another man at the same time, both of y'all butt naked, fine. You understand? We ain't talking about in a football shower. We ain't talking about in the shower in the shower in a locker room. We talking about in a sexually charged environment, you and another man butt naked in the bed at the same time. You think that's masculine? How masculine is that? Like, it's not even about you wanting the man and the man want you. It's the concept. How masculine is that scenario? How masculine is that scenario? Not very. Not very. See what I'm saying? But hey, man, listen. Do whatever you want to do as long as it's for you and not for someone else's pleasure. Oh, and this is a big one. I know this, that boys, shit. I might get a couple videos out of these boy about this one. Cold approaching women. Hey man, if you like the cold approach women, fine. I'm not gonna even address you niggas cold approaching women anymore. If you want to be in a subservient, submissive position and put the woman in a position of power from the onset, where you got to continue to chase her, you got to continue to let her know that you're worthy of her presence, you got to continue to show her your best, put your best foot forward just to see if she's going to say, okay, your best foot is good enough. And now you sit around here, I tried my best, but I guess my best wasn't good enough. Because here we are back where we were before. There you go. That's your song, man. That's what happens. That's the theme song for cold approaching. But if you find if you okay with that song representing you, man, fine. If you okay with the woman being in a position, man, where she can pick and choose the date and time that she's gonna be with you, and then cancel on your dumb ass, and then turn around and set another date with you, and you be like, okay, let's do it again. How many times can a woman see when we talk about letting a woman flake on you? That shit all stems from a cold approach type attitude. We don't talk about women flaking on us over here. We don't have those problems. You know why? Because we only approach women who show us attraction confirmation first. So we never do cold approach. Well, at the very least, we do a very warm approach. And our preference is to do a hot approach. We don't, man, you never hear me talk about what to do if a woman flakes on you, because I don't know what the fuck to do. Leave her alone. That's all I can tell you. A woman flakes on you, that's it. Your time is one of the most valuable commodities you have. And anybody who flakes on you is saying, man, damn you and your time, dog. You're going to give that person another? You're going to give her any more of your time? No, I'm blocking on everything. What, you think she the only one around? You think she the only one around, right? Okay, ain't no other women around, right? It's more women for you to cold approach, fool. You can go out every weekend and cold approach them. But if that's just your thing, if like some of these guys said, if it make you feel like a man, if it make you feel like, if it's so rewarding to you, if the most rewarding thing in the world to you is cold approach some chick that you don't know and feeling like you won a fucking Grammy with your first album just because she gives you her number, fine, man. You got to do what makes you feel like a man. And if cold approaching women makes you feel like a man, cold approach away, bruh. Do it. Cold approach away. See, the bottom line is, man, do whatever in the hell you want to do. Just don't do it for somebody else. Do it for you. Do it because it's what you want. Do it because of what you need. Do it because of what you fantasize about. Nigga, if you get a sex doll, if you want a sex doll, nigga, get you a sex doll. I mean, if your imagination is good enough to make a fake inanimate object seem real, fine, do that shit, man. But do it for you. Don't do it because you feel like you're forced to do it because women won't give you any play. Fine. Hey, man, listen, don't worry about it. If you do it, man, whatever you do it because it's what's best for you. Not even considering how bad it may be for someone else. Man, let me tell you something. If on a scale of 1 to 100, I rank that situation over there 100 for me, I don't give a goddamn if it's a 0 for you. I'm supposed to compromise some shit that's perfect for me because it ain't good for you. Nah, obviously, you're not compatible with that thing. And if you don't like that shit, then nigga, I ain't compatible with you either. Man, bro, we ain't got time to play no games, man. We ain't got time to play no games. So if that's what you want to do, man, with cold approach women, go ahead. Online dating, man. If online dating is your thing, man, listen, bro. If you want to set up a profile and go on a site where half of the women on there ain't got their real pictures up, and the other half ain't got their real ages up, and then the other half, man, ain't telling you no information about themselves. They making up all that shit, and then, oh man, hey man, I ain't got time for that. But if you got time for it, bro, let me tell you something. If you go on online dating sites, man, and you date online like that, bro, just let it be, because you such a busy man that it has to be convenient for you like that. Like you just don't have time to ever go anywhere. Now, if that's the reason, man, fine, do that. Do that. But if you just online dating, man, because your options are that limited, you gotta do some soul searching. You got to get something right that ain't right in your life if you want women like that. Falling in love. Come on, man. Listen, bro. If you fall in love, man, because you're so emotionally distraught that you need somebody to love on you, man, and you're willing to do whatever you gotta do that because you've been through a whole lot mentally, emotionally, man, and you damn near suicidal, man, and you just need somebody to love on you, man, and nurse your emotion back to health, then fine, man, do that. See, that was a lot of deep shit. Other than that, man, why in the hell are you doing something as foolish as falling in love, bro? Don't even fall in lust. Don't fall in nothing. Just don't do it, man. It makes no sense to do that, and it doesn't benefit you at all. That's one what I'm saying, man. Just don't do it. There ain't no benefit enough that you find in that shit to do it on any level. So scratch that one. That ain't even one that one just goes one way. Don't do it. Being a dirty Mac. Now, what's a dirty Mac? A dirty Mac is a nigga, man, that come to your woman and tell all your fucking secrets. Let's say you got a girlfriend on the other side of town. That nigga pull your woman to the side and tell her all the shit, because he want her to panic and cry and come rushing into his arms, man, so he can catch her at that very vulnerable spot where she's trying to make the decision if she want to pay you back, or if she want to, let you go, or move on herself, or she want to do. She's at that vulnerable position emotionally where she's all over the place, and a lot of times that dude will catch your old lady at that point right there. Dirty Mackin. If you can't get no real woman by being your real authentic self, and you feel like everybody deserves to have a bad word put on them, you feel like, man, that's just who I am, man. I feel bad to make everybody feel bad. Fine. Fine. But don't do that, man, to stab a man in the back. Is that your way? Is there no way? Another thing, man, being fake tough. If you're out here fake tough, fine, man, be fake tough. But you make sure that you are prepared for the ass whooping that's going to come to you for being fake tough. All fake tough cats eventually going to get their ass spanked. And I ain't talking about spanking. I'm talking about get whooped. That's just the way it goes. That's just going to happen. That fake tough shit don't fly, man. I had a partner tell me, man, in prison, man, you ain't really worrying about, okay, yeah, you got to worry about the inmates that's there already. Some lifer who really don't give a damn. He don't never get out no more. He don't care about no more time to add to him. But he said, man, you got to worry just as equally about the new cats that's coming in, because somebody in that chain of cats, man, is waiting for the opportunity to prove himself and get him some rank in that joint. So that fake tough shit, man, don't work, man. If you fake tough, man, be ready for the consequences. Now, if you're just trying to, I just ain't no excuse to be fake tough. I can't even come up with anything just for a man to be fake tough. Tyrell Gale, appreciate the $5 super chat, bro. Brother, say what up, King Ray Ray. Salute to the brethren. Salute, bro. Another thing, man, is being emotionally weak. Now, when I say emotionally weak, most men think of love, but the two emotions that control men the most are love and anger. Those are the two emotions that control men the most. And so if you allow either of those emotions to push you into a space that's dangerous for you, or somewhere where you have a lot to lose and there's a 50-50 chance you're going to lose it. If you allow either of those emotions to push you to that point, man, then you're weak. You're a beta male sim mangina, man. That's just what you are. That's just what you are, bro. And so you got to keep in mind, man, that, ain't many things you can change about this, man. This is just the way it is. If you're going to do these things, man, you do these things, man. You love these things, man. You do them. If you can't live without these things, you do them, man. You feel like a man because you're doing these things, do them. Do them, bro. But never, ever do it because you're trying to impress someone else. Or get validation or give validation to someone else. That's just the reality of the matter, man. And I could have put lust on that, man, but lust isn't an emotion. The emotional response for lust is love, physical love. So, I say these things to you, man, and I want us all, man, to keep in mind at all times that we have to do the things that we want to do. This is about my way or no way. That's all it is. It's about our concept of my way or no way. That's the concept we believe in. That's the concept we strive off of. It's my way or no way. It'll never be your way. And that's real, brothers. So, man, we about to get ready to head on up out of here, man. We ain't gonna stay in here too long, man. About an hour, man. That's as long as I like to go, man. I can't really do no 2-hour shows, man. You know what I'm saying? Like 2 hours. I like to come in here, man, and do my show right quick, knock it out, go straight through it, and be done, man. Then come on the next day and do it again. So I appreciate y'all being in the joint, man. It's been real in the field. It's always real in the field, though, man. I can't complain about none of this, man. I really can't. It's a wonderful thing, man, to be in the midst of the brethren of the atmosphere. You understand? It's a wonderful thing. It's amazing. But I ain't gonna lie, man. I've been nodding for the past 7-8 minutes. I'm talking about just straight nodding, man. You know what I'm saying? I had a long day, bro. Long fucking day, man. Super long day. See, somebody said somebody jacking off and crying. I ain't never seen that pulled off. I don't think a man gonna do that. That's a lot. It's too much, as a matter of fact. So we ain't gonna stay up in this thing too much longer, man. You about to go ahead and slide out, man. I appreciate everybody being in the joint. It's been real in the field, man. Appreciate the super chats, man. Mod squad. My mod squad up in the joint, man. I appreciate y'all being in the joint. We're going to get ready to head on out, man. Hey, look, man, I appreciate everybody coming through. Appreciate everybody on the support, man. My consultation schedule, man, is stacked up like nicely. I appreciate everybody coming through, man. And we're going to get ready to head on out of here, man. Y'all remember, man, put God first and keep grinding and growing, my brothers. Peace.
You know, your bitch want me to come through. She said she think of me when she with you. She really want a man to treat her right, and I can be the man la mama need for tonight. Your bitch want me to come through. She self